Hey, what's up guys? It's Wham Bam here. Just want to make a quick video talking a little bit about some of the basic things you need in order to have a barb who can really get out there and be effective farming MP9, MP10, really any of those high MP levels. It seems to be the #1 question I get all the time. So just a couple basic things that I want to talk about on how to gear your barb and how to get the minimum requirements of anything you're going to need to be effective during MP10. So a couple things you need that I get asked for all the time is really what % crit chance do you need? What % this? What % that? So I really want to go through basics of maybe the minimum requirements of, say, an MP10 build. First thing you want to pay attention to is the crit chance. Crit chance is more important than anything else that you will ever do as far as your build goes. It's the fuel for your build. If you don't have crit chance, you're not proccing a lot of skills. You're not being able to do half of the different things that you're going to want to do. So really for crit chance, the minimum that you're going to want for this build is going to be about 55%. For an effective whirlwind barb, whether you're using rend, hammer, anything like that, you need at least 55% crit chance. I would recommend 60%, even more, 65%, you're doing really well. But 55% is going to be the minimum. Now you want to talk about crit damage. Crit damage is important too. There's no specific number, but I'll tell you the best builds usually have at least about 400%. 400 is even lower. My Barbarian runs 700% plus, so you can actually get very high on that scale, but 400 should do enough damage or enough crit damage for you to be able to be effective in MP10. Anything lower than that you can get away, but it might take you a long time to kill some stuff. Then we got armor. Armor really helps as far as your EHP as well as resist. They're both very important, but there are diminishing results. So having 10,000 armor is not as good as having 6,000 armor plus high resist. So what I would recommend is for your armor, for a Barbarian, really look to be about 6,000. 6,500 is phenomenal. 6,000 is good. You could probably get away with 5,500, but you're going to be a little squishy. Then you've got resist. Your resist can range in a whole number of ways. You can have all resist, physical resist, any type of breakdown you want. But really for your resist, you're going to want about 450 minimum, probably closer to 500 for all of your resists. If you have to pick one over another, you always want to pick physical resist over the others. You're a Barbarian, you get hit a lot when you're whirlwinding through stuff, plus a lot of the different damages that you get during the game, which is Fallen Maniacs, you would even think Arcane Sentries, those are all physical resist, believe it or not. Two other things I want to talk about is movement speed. A lot of people are confused about, should I have movement speed, should I not? Why do people wear innas as far as barbers go? Well, the reason is very simple. Your movement speed up your runs. If you have 24% movement speed, you're going to run 24% faster, which means your run is going to end 24% faster. So that's going to be really important for you to have. It's very basic. It is an expensive stat, especially when you're talking about ice climbers, but the movement speed is going to be really important if you want to farm efficiently and farm fast and farm legendaries. Last thing is lifesteal. This one can be misconstrued in many different ways. The higher DPS you have, the less lifesteal you really need in order to survive. I can run with 3%. I like to run with 6% sometimes just to be safe. If I'm using 2 one-handers, I love my 6%. I seem like I never die. But really, 6% is where you want to be for a very, very smooth farming build. Some people like 9%. They get it on their belt, like an IK belt, an offhand, and Bloodthirst. Some people like just an offhand and Bloodthirst. Really, you want 2 lifesteal pieces, and one of them can be the Bloodthirst passive. So really, that's a quick basic overview. I didn't really get into the weapons, 2 one-handers, Scorn. That'll be for a future video. But I just want to talk about some of the basic things in order to survive and make sure that you can at least run a couple different builds. So anyways, thanks for listening, guys. Hope you check out my stream on Twitch, and I'll be seeing you then. Bye.